Welcome to my Skulls for Life eBay room. I'll just show you what I've been doing for the last 8 years selling on eBay. I just thought I'd show you an easy way of setting up an eBay room with a bit like the stores that I worked in over the years. These racks here you can get from Bunnings, which are fairly cheap and strong, with the strong chipboard bases as well that are fairly easy to put together. Just a bit of everything here these days. What I normally do is I've always sort of specialised in one thing that you sort of like or you know, and I sort of got into the skulls fairly early and been doing that for years, but then selling at market stalls and things like that. So I've actually added all the market stall items, like household things and hardware and all sorts of things, but always stick to the new or as new items unless it's collectible, and then add into the information that these are collectible items and used. Most of my stuff is posted in envelopes so that you don't have to worry about trying to sell things with the expensive post these days that people definitely like the cheaper version of posting in envelopes, and just the large items that are worth something that you put into the Australia Post bags. So here we start at the simple easy way. Instead of having heaps of numbers and letters and things, I've just gone for A, B, C, D, E and so on. So A1 at the top, and then you've got B1, C1, D1, and then it keeps going down. And then so in each of these tubs are plastic bags, most of them, and then you break them down into, as you see here, L1, and then you've got L1, L2, L3, L4, same with the M1, M2 there. I just find that's easier to keep it all controlled in certain areas so it's not all mixed in, and then you're trying to find your items, but also the something like this, the gloves, obviously easy just to put in one tub like that. And some of them have got written on here: skull socks, shoelaces, cat socks, purses, necklaces, bandanas, which are getting hard to find these days. Then you get the bigger items. These are all these sort of tubs and container things here, like the sealed ones with the lids on them as well. I think Kmart, a few of the other sort of things like Browsing or Reject Shop, I think, sell that sort of thing. And I think these ones down here are like the pet ones that they put the stones and that into for the cats. And so, but then you got these bigger ones that I have as well on this side, and I find these are the cheapest at Bunnings these days, $5-6 each, compared to $8-10 in some of the other shops on the bigger tubs. And there's the bit different ones up the top here that are, I'm pretty sure they're at Reject Shop. So you can see that I've gone from A1, and then A2 is actually down the bottom there, continues on to A3, and then down there A4, and then over here is A5 in that row, and the next one is A6, And I just find that's just so much easier to control, and also you can get used to where those actual items are with those letters and numbers. So yeah, some of the big stuff I put up the top here, and yeah, just for fun, put top 1, top 2 basically, so I can find where they are. Sometimes you can spend ages trying to find your things. Over here is sort of all the smaller items, which used to sell a lot of office items with like cellophane bags and rubber bands and all those sort of things, but I got a bit sick of selling those, so I've got nuts and bolts in there. And then down there there's all the watches, and they're all in separate bags too, so I can find the right ones, because the last thing you want to do is send the wrong item to the people, because they do get upset. So yeah, a few odd ones down there. Then some glasses up there, which are pretty hard to post without getting broken. I've had a couple break, but then you've got DVDs, which are getting very hard to sell these days. Bought lots of books, and then clothing. I sort of buy a lot of new or as new clothing, especially the brand name ones. And of course anything